consumer, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cooper and I'm a 25-year-old cash budgeter. In today's video, I am bringing back our budget with me's. It has been quite some time since the last time we did a budget with me, so I'm really excited to be jumping back into it. I kind of have been just doing budget with me's off camera, and I don't know, it's just the vibe I've been doing. I just felt like I wanted to do cash plannings off camera. I wasn't really excited about them, but now I am bringing them back. So today we have an exciting one. It's quite a lot of money. So we're gonna be doing $530 for my most recent check. And then we're gonna be doing $1,327 from my Etsy paycheck. So I first off just wanna say thank you guys so much. I'd never have enough words to ever tell you guys I am forever grateful for you guys for supporting me and my little shop and little community that I have built over here on this side of the world. And yeah, like I said, I just don't have enough words. I'm grateful. I am so thankful. And you guys are going to definitely be on my thankful list for Thanksgiving this upcoming week. I also had a very large announcement on Monday, so you guys are seeing this on Wednesday. So on Monday, I had quite a large announcement for a binder box that I'm gonna be dropping next Monday, November 24th. I will leave a little snippet of it here on the screen so you guys can check it out. But I definitely am so excited about it. I have been working on this stuff for well over a month now at this point, and it is almost here. It is gonna be very limited quantity. If it sells out, it sells out. If it doesn't, it doesn't, that's okay. As long as I can get into your guys' hands, I'm so happy about that, just because the love and I have been pouring into these items. Yeah, my fiance is so sick and tired of hearing about them, because every time I'm done with something, I turn around and I'm like, how does this look? How does this look? Does this look cute? What do you think? What do you think? So that's that. But let's just jump right into this budget with me. So I have my everyday binder, and it's been quite some time since we've done this. So this is the binder I start off with every single 2 weeks. We're gonna go ahead and start off with our school fund, which always gets $250. That does not change, and that is keeping me on the path to make sure that I have enough money for school when school time comes. So the next thing is going to be my car insurance. I am well ahead on my car insurance at this point. It's only been about a month and a half since I paid my last 6 months, and I'm pretty much almost halfway done with the amount of money that I need. So we are only gonna do 2 icons in here. So that is $33 per icon is gonna be $66 here. Okay, and then the next stuff is going to be, so this is my emergency fund. No, this is not my emergency fund. My emergency fund is here, and then this $500 challenge is going into my school fund. We're already done with November and October, so we're gonna be working on December now at this point. But I think what I might do is hold off on everything else in this binder and finish my month ahead binder first before I jump into any sort of savings challenges or my low priority binder. Not low priority binder, my low priority envelopes. Okay, so this is my month ahead binder, which you guys have not seen for quite some time. Our car payments is going to be getting its normal $35. So we will do 35 into car payments. And then we have insurance, which we are chugging along on insurance, although this is one of those that we added like very last minute. And that is going to be $20. So, oh no. I always do this to myself where I can't figure out what I'm doing. Okay, so $159 is what I have left. So is that correct? Give me 1 second. Okay, so 159 was correct. I was doubting myself. So 25 is gonna be the next thing that we're gonna do, and that's gonna be going into our mortgage. And if you guys are new here, I have been accepted into dental hygiene school in my local area, and I'm currently on a waiting list for them. The thing is I'm going to be in school for 2 years, which means I'm not going to be able to work. So I needed to find a way to manage my money to make sure that 1, I was able to pay my bills for 2 years, and 2, maybe have enough money to kind of throw at some of my tuition fees, because it is going to cost me a lot of money to go to school. I have figured out so that I'm not going to have the entire amount to pay all my bills and to pay for my tuition. So I've kind of rediverted my goal into making sure that my bills are paid, and then whatever cash I have left over will go into my tuition. And I will end up needing to take a loan out, which it took me some time to kind of be okay with that. I have a tendency to set very large goals and then get upset when I don't hit them. So it was a little upsetting when I turned around and realized that I needed to take a loan out for some things. And now I'm okay with it. I'm trying to do too many things at once right here. I'm okay with it now. It took, like I said, it took some time for me to kind of be okay with the idea of taking a loan out. I really wanted to try to put myself through school without having to take a loan out. I did it for my first initial schooling to become a dental assistant. I didn't take any loans out for that. Granted, it was only $7,000 to put myself through school, and it was only a year's program, and this is gonna be 2 years, and it's gonna cost me about $10,000 to $11,000 per year. I'm trying my hardest. I've hit at least $20,000, and I have about another 22 to go. So it is a little stressful, but I think we can do it. But yeah, so this binder is going towards all my bills, and as well as the school fund that you guys saw earlier that gets that $250 every 2 weeks. So that's kind of my little spiel there about that. Yeah, so I don't know what, I mean, that's pretty much it. So that is what this binder is here for. And then, like I said, we have my school fund at the beginning of my other binder because that's like the most important one that needs to be stuffed. So let's go ahead and do the next one, which is going to be this 500 challenge, which you guys cannot see. So let me try to bring it over here a little bit. Okay, so we have December here. I have $91 left to play with. This might be the last thing we do actually. Let's go into my low priority real quick and let's add some money into there. So hair care is going to get $20. I need to make sure I'm putting $20 into it each, every 2 weeks, just to make sure that I have enough money. Some of these are a little depleted. That's why there is not a lot of cash in here. I have 20, 40, 60, 70. So I have 70 in travel. I really want to try to get my passport by the end of, probably the beginning actually, the more of like the beginning of December, maybe middle of December. Definitely before the new year, I want to get my passport. I have $70. I think I need like 160. Maybe I'm thinking, I'm shooting for at least 200, but I think I'm just going to do 30 into my travel to make that an even 100. So that leaves me with 41. Coffee, we're sitting at 5. But I have this miscellaneous down here. I do have to pay myself back, so that'll be actually be 15. 15 is usually sufficient enough, and I'm not running low on coffee at this moment. So maybe we'll do another 5 into coffee. That'll put me at 20, which I feel like is a good amount. And then my car maintenance is $5 per icon. I do need to clean this off because I did unstuff this completely and take it back to the bank. So let's see. So $5, let's go ahead and do 10 in car. So that leaves me with 26. So let's see what we can do in terms of, I might just throw it all into this envelope because this is my emergency fund and I really want to try to complete this challenge by the beginning of the year. Not even by the beginning of the year, by the end of this year, just because my goal is $750, and at this moment, I have about 600, and I need to complete this challenge to hit that $750 goal, and that is like the one goal that I need to make sure that I hit. So what I'm going to do is, this challenge does come from the Millennial Dollar. She is the queen of Monopoly challenges, and nobody can tell me otherwise. And with that being said, so I have already rolled last week and gotten some numbers I've already completed. So I'm gonna roll again, and I'm gonna roll 4 times. So let's go ahead and roll. So we stopped here last time. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's gonna be $2. And then we rolled one more. Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna mark this off while we're here, because if I don't, I'm gonna forget. So we will do 2 and then another 5. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $6 here. then one more time. We're gonna go 3, so 1, 2, and 3, so another $2, which scares me a little bit because this is such a large challenge that I'm getting all these really small amounts at this moment. And then one more, so it's gonna go 8. As I say that, as I get an $8. Okay, so that will be 10, 16, and 18. Okay, and then in Spook, we're gonna do 18. So that leaves me with $8 left, and I'm not 100% certain if I have that in this $500 challenge. Let's take a look. I'm gonna put this away real quick. Okay, and then in this challenge, we have, so what I could do is I could only put $8 in there. I'm only gonna do 8. We're gonna do 8, and I'm not gonna mark anything off just because I won't have the funds to mark anything off. I have a 2, a 10, an 18, and a 16. So I think what I'll do is I will kind of take that 18 and turn it into 10 by putting that $8 in there. And then we will only have $10 to play with after that. So that is it for this portion of the budget with me. I'm gonna go ahead and add everything up real quick. This is gonna drive me insane. So I'm gonna go ahead and add everything up real quick, make sure that I have $530, and then we will jump into my business binder. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have $530. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump into my business binder here. So the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and start off with is my Etsy taxes. And in total, I actually made $1,761.28 from Etsy in the month of October. So once again, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. The love and support you guys give me is phenomenal, and I will forever cherish it. And I just really don't have enough words to say thank you. I know I said all this at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to say it one more time. So once again, thank you guys so much for the love and support. But taxes, I do take 20% out of the total amount that I have received. So although I am only cash stuffing $1,300, I am taking taxes out of the full $1,761. And with that being said, our taxes for the month of October will come out to $352. So I'm gonna do 352, so 1,327 minus 352. And then after that, I am left with the $975 to kind of split wherever else I want to go. So we are gonna go ahead and do, let's see. Let's finish P.O. Box. So let's see how much we have in P.O. Box. Let's finish this category out. So I have 100, 20, 40, and 60. So I need at least 180. So I'm gonna shoot for 200 just to make sure that I have enough. We're gonna go ahead and do $40 into P.O. Box, and that'll fully fund our P.O. Box for the month, or for the year of 2026. And my P.O. Box actually isn't even due until March of 2026. So I have some time, but I wanna finish it off now. And then the rest we'll put into binders. So binders is going to get, let's do 700 into binders. And then we'll put the 235 into envelopes. So I'm gonna add this up. So I have 700 plus 235. We have 352 plus 40. That'll give me 1327. And then down here, I have my miscellaneous, and I have my group play and all my other savings challenge videos for the week. I am filming this on Monday, so my Mouseketeer Mondays has not come out yet. It will be here right around the corner, and in that video, I will do a little bit more talking about the binder boxes because it is exactly a week from the day I'm filming this to see those binder boxes. So I'm really excited about them. Okay, let's go ahead now and go through these denominations real fast. So I'm going to speed through this, and I will be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and made sure that everything was correct, and in total we have $2,007 here. So I went through and did everything down here at my bill quantities and total amount. I'm now gonna go ahead and take this over to my teller at the bank, get the cash, and do my cash stuffing. But with that being said, that is actually it for today's video. Once again, as they always are, my budget with me's are just a tad bit chaotic, so I'm so sorry about that. But if you guys made it to this point in the video, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when a new video is uploaded. And with that being said, we'll see you in the next one.